Yeah. Now I'm going to race. Yeah. And then I just started no easily watching music. Go. Oh, that's it. Right here that I'd spare like 20 minutes. It's called Deer Night. Let's see. Let me switch on the window. Or not on the window. Oh, there's two watching.
Man, you better read your chat.
I am. Said yeah. The messages pop up on my screen.
My trip back to Europe would lead me first to France, with a schedule full of promise.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I don't know, 4 minutes, 30 seconds, I think. Cars fast or slow, I'd say.
When you get these notes, driver, you'll be driving the roads of Maui in the very cars I'm writing
Yeah,
about.
it's just like the
To
acceleration
get a proper
is
French
so slow.
luxury feel without leaving Hawaii or the festival.
I'm going way too fast.
Look at the green arrow.
Yeah.
Remember it's yellow that means left, red that means right. So if it's hold on, you'll be able to make it.
I'm just not good at this.
The Aculone and Genti automobile was such an interesting starting point for my tour. A newcomer to the French luxury car market, and their very first machine.
I'm
This
thinking
was
you can.
very exciting.
You have to connect your YouTube account or whatever, and you have to wait until you have 50 subs to go live. You can't. It makes you have 50 subs.
I got to learn everything I needed to know about this car. A car born from the passion of a creator who dreamed of building his own luxury hypercar with 4-figure horsepower and an unparalleled power-to-weight ratio from scratch. By the time you, driver, get my notes, the
I'm
result
sweating so bad.
should be
No,
in
it's
your
bad.
hands.
Whoa. This is I'm definitely doing this game. I'm not 3 minutes in the after that. So fast. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like out this one, you're not good for it, but this is not like there's no support.
How do you know you're allowed to go to? Oh, I beat it by
Rarity and soul.
42
Accolade
seconds.
by Genty Automobile.
$1,800.
Mechanic paid $1,000.
I'm not gonna make this thing faster.
Why is there somebody out on this island?
Yeah.
I'm riding my dirt bike on.
How was this luxury ride for an introduction? For the next event of this playlist, we're going deeper into the French luxury car market. Get ready to hear everything about our archivist's second stop.
Okay, cool. I'm races. Safety needle for this one.
Oh, Smithy?
Smithy? What?
Smith.
Wait, ooh. I don't know what kind of car this is, but it's fast. And it's the acceleration is so much faster.
Despite its rare and premium nature, luxury cars can take many forms and come from many places.
How come it's so much faster than me? Yeah, how come it's so much faster than me?
Of course, they often come
Watch out,
from
Joe,
well-established luxury
yeah.
manufacturers. And I was about to see a lot
Yeah.
of these on my
I didn't
journey.
know they could lose.
But my visit at Genty has shown us that a luxury
know.
car can bloom from the vision and passion
It
of a
is.
single person. And today, my second stop in France
Yeah, cool.
has shown that
No, you don't
luxury
pass me. I
cars
just
can
made him
also
fast.
come from manufacturers that usually keep their distance from the
I just made
luxury
him
world.
flip. Oh crap! No, they're right behind. No!
This stop was about a French everyday car manufacturer, Citroën, and their famous Citroën GT.
This car sucks.
The GT is a car which, according to its main engineer in
What
2008,
the bracing?
was meant to be the supercar of 2025.
It's
The
full
same
bracing. It
year
did
as this
absolutely
European
nothing.
trip. Talk about apropos.
Yo, like, why is my car so slow? Like, this is like twice as fast.
This car was originally made for a video game, but it had such an impact that they decided to make it a reality. At the time, the possibility of having the GT be mass-produced was real. But in the end, the incredible vehicle would remain a concept car for the world to admire and a very privileged few to drive.
So why is this so hard? What is? And where are you? Yeah, I'm dusting now. Smoking. Bro, everyone joins and just leaves. Don't realize and sleeps. I know. You're like the only viewer that actually stays. What the frick? Let's go.
With the
No, that's a
Avalon
hard
and this
fight,
Citroen
okay.
GT,
You're not
my
gonna
tour
make
was
it
off to a
start.
great start. And it was only the beginning.
I gotta go to the bathroom. So, tell the chat that I am in the bathroom. After I upload things. Yeah, tell the chat that I will be in the bathroom. So I don't know if I say to me be part of this.
No, where's Smithia? Yo, Chad, he's in the bathroom.
I'm back.
Yo, chat, he's back, chat.
Bro, I just saw a bird on a window. Like, on one of our windows. No, window. No, not the car. I got through that. Anyone else even watching? So someone person watching. It's so funny.
Things are
Now
getting
it's so funny
serious.
watching.
You're now about to focus on the most luxurious of French luxury car brands.
I'm being
No need
blind.
to think twice. You've already guessed
No!
it. Our next event, Bugatti. Now and then.
God.
Bye-bye.
I have to restart my stream. Yeah, stream. It's not eight people. What? And I don't know how to change the name. And I'm really sure. Bruh, you don't want to play with that? No, not even for like 30 minutes if you play right now. See? That's a good drive. See, 22K for this one. What kind of Bugatti is this? Old school Bugatti. I think it's Bugatti.
At last, it was finally time for me to make a stop in Mulsanne, home of the French luxury car brand par
This is a
excellence,
Bugatti.
Bugatti. There
I
is
do
absolutely
not like
no
this
way
thing,
I
it
could have
sucks.
skipped this more than 110-year-old institution.
Or anyone seems worthwhile.
My enthusiasm was vindicated as I got to spend some time with the legendary machine that is the 1936 Type 57 SC Atlantic, designed by Jean Bugatti, one of the most beautiful Bugattis ever made. A car that embodies Bugatti's pioneering spirit and passion for perfection. What a pleasure it was to take this venerable machine through the picturesque countryside roads of France. Four units of this car were made at the time, including a single all-black version that Jean Bugatti kept for himself. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are a long-standing mystery, as that particular vehicle disappeared during World War II. Or did she?
By the way, the stream is free.
To be honest, this special moment with Bugatti was one of the highlights of my European tour. Especially when you know which car they're going to bring next.
Ooh, this thing's sick.
La Voiture Noire.
I like
A
this
direct
thing.
tribute to that all-black Type 57 SC I just mentioned. One of the most beautiful and most expensive
Way better.
cars in the world. Exclusivity, artistry, performance, and
Oh,
luxury.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Why
A
does
car
it?
that is undoubtedly a worthy successor to Jean Bugatti's personal masterpiece. I'm pretty sure the man would have loved to see this. Anyway, for me, this was the perfect end to a perfect day. To you
Oh.
festival goers, I hope you'll enjoy
Look at
driving
that.
these as much
Sick.
as I did admiring them in their native land.
Do this real quick so I can upgrade it. Upgrade. Need better tires. There we go. Let's do this race.
The Luxury Chronicles continue. We're staying with Bugatti for one last French spin with a luxurious yet very intimidating
Yo,
car.
what's up? What's up? By the way, this game is super realistic. If you want to get it on PlayStation, I don't know if it's on Xbox, but it's free on PlayStation. Aw. What is in a box? I don't know what card it is actually. Okay. Upgrade these. Nope. body was sick.
Day 4 of my glorious French sojourn. I was staying at Bugatti's for another day, and as the icing on the cake, Bugatti served me one last exclusive piece of art on a plate. The Bugatti Vision GT.
Why does this thing suck at me?
Another car originally designed for the video game industry that made it to the real world. For my
Yo. Don't worry about that.
Day 4 of my glorious French sojourn. I was staying at Bugatti's for another day, and as the icing on the cake, Bugatti served me one last exclusive piece of art on a plate. The Bugatti Vision GT.
Oh my gosh, I suck. Yeah,
Mulligan.
I'm gonna do this. I'm so... This car sucks for turning.
Day 4 of my glorious French sojourn. I was staying at Bugatti's for another day, and as the icing on the cake, Bugatti served me one last exclusive piece of art on a plate. The Bugatti Vision GT.
In safe place.
Another car originally designed for the video game industry that made it to the real world. For my pleasure. And yours. If you're currently driving this car, and I believe you are, be cautious. This car may be a jewel. Once awakened, she becomes a beast.
Like that? Oh, perfect turn. And
With that, my time with Bugatti and the French section of my tour were coming to an end. My next destination, Germany.
no, it's not 4, it's Horizon 6. This is the crew MOTORFEST. And it's free. Hopefully. I can't open that. After this, then. Let's get to the next one.
This was a dive into French car haute couture. You're now entering the second part of this luxury vehicle experience, still narrated by our archivist. So next stop, Germany. A very special German car has been prepared for you.
I was now flying to Germany to pursue my work on the European luxury brands. I was expecting great things from the upcoming meetings. This led... Talking about German luxury cars without talking about Porsche would be nonsense. It is one of the names that belongs in the pantheon of luxury car culture. Guided by my fellow archivist from Stuttgart, I was being honored with an insider tour of their museum, from which I was getting priceless notes and pictures for my archives and for MOTORFEST. Among all the jewels that surrounded us, the Carrera GT took a special place in our day. A car born from a streak of Porsche victories, made to compete with the greatest. Top sports car in the 2000s. Dare I say, one of the top sports cars of all time. What a day, and what a car. I couldn't have dreamed of a better way to start my trip in Germany.
To be Porsche when it comes to German luxury cars. Well, don't worry. Our archivist and the MOTORFEST organizers have got you covered. You'll see. Luxury Chronicles Europe, Germany, second stop, Apollo Automobile.
My Germany tour is officially on. After an incredible first stop in Stuttgart, I had the distinct pleasure of spending a day with Apollo Automobile and an absolute marvel of a car, the Apollo Project Evo. This car, which is still under development as I write these lines, is definitely one of the boldest and most aggressive-looking cars I've seen in my long career. The active aerodynamics, the fins, that rear spoiler, and X-Light signature, everything in this car's design screams, you're getting eaten alive. This interior. You really have to see it to believe it. Nothing short of a superhero car. There's only one existing prototype at the moment. The one I just got the chance to discover. Note to self, I really must convince Apollo to lend this car to MOTORFEST for our upcoming luxury cars playlist. Luxury is elegance, fine materials, and high-precision craftsmanship. But it is also the freedom to embrace a hardline approach and go all the way.
After Porsche and Apollo, our archivist was only halfway through his European journey. In the next event, we'll hear what he had to say about his seventh stop, a day at Audi, with a focus on a luxury racing car. Get ready to step in the worlds of gentleman drivers.
My trip was getting me to dig even deeper into German car culture. The people from Audi were now expecting me in the beautiful town of Ingolstadt in Bavaria.
One more time.
The car that they had prepared for me, and the one you, driver, should be driving when you get these notes, was a great surprise and a great addition to our luxury vehicle experience. The 2020 Audi R8 LMS GT2. True racing car, as it was built for a very specific Grand Touring competition, the GT2 European Series. Yet also a true luxury car, as the GT2 event is in fact a particular championship designed for amateur pay drivers, a racing category for what we call the gentleman drivers. A category in which this Audi R8 is queen. R8 LMS GT2, a car that was first introduced at Goodwood's Festival of Speed. One might wonder why.
I'm watching. I'm watching it.
What are you playing, Fortnite?
Nope. Playing the free MOTORFEST.
Oh.
Fun.
Okay, your brother didn't play that my Steam thing.
I mean,
Welcome back. At the next event of our Luxury Chronicles playlist, the Archivist relays his stop at Mercedes, and you'll get to drive yet another extremely powerful car.
Yes, I did.
Looks like luxury often goes together with mean performance in Germany.
I opened Steam VR on my Oculus.
how does he know that's what it was supposed to be? I'll probably know what you were supposed to do.
I'm sorry, Q, but I don't want to play many games. Well, I'm still camping. No, but I'm actually still pretty fast. It's no speed boost. And I have like the best rock ever.
No.
Bro.
My last day in Germany led me to Mercedes for yet another thrilling ride. My ultimate appointment in this country was set with the breathtaking Mercedes AMG 1. The one and only, as Mercedes would say.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Like all the German machines I had the pleasure to admire over the course of my trip, the Mercedes AMG 1 was indubitably on the powerful side. That's an understatement, as the 1 was built from the dream of bringing Formula 1 technology to the road. A dream that was meant to come true. Everything in this car screams Formula 1. Powertrain, materials, interior. And I believe world champion Lewis Hamilton himself helped Mercedes in the development of this car. To the driver who'll get behind the wheel of this machine in the festival, you're probably not ready. German trip was ending wonderfully with this Mercedes AMG 1. I was content and ready to move on to the last part of my trip.